In Toronto, which is the world's most multicultural city, more than 50% of the citizens are born outside of Canada, and the diversity is increasing. But in such a fast-growing society, it can be easy to forget the original Canadians, the Indigenous population, a still decreasing minority that is often overlooked when thinking of Canada. We met Paul Schilling, an Indigenous artist living north of Toronto, to get to know his story from when he went to a residential school as a child.
Do you feel like you're treated differently?
Not anymore. I know who I am. My lodge all has to do with a little boy, little girl. When I say to the men, you leave your ego outside, you leave the one who thinks he knows everything, leave the intellect outside, and when you go inside, you crawl in with the little boy. And it's all about the little boy. You give that little boy permission to talk loud, to scream, to cry if you have to. That's how you release ugly energy that has been inside of you from all those ugly experiences. You have to do that. It's happening, yeah. I see change from 30 years ago, 20 years ago. It's a big change. Look at my home. Look at my home today. Look at all of you. There's lots of people that come from off the reserve that are non-native people who come and love to be here. And it's a beautiful thing to see them heal, to see them change, to see how extraordinary they are. Right? A lot of them are hurt. The younger generation, your generation, they're moving ahead. They're finding themselves. They're beautiful.
We went to Toronto to examine whether the Native Canadians are still marginalized in the Canadian society and which possibilities the Native Canadians have for full and equal citizenship in Canada.
Actually, yes, I do. What? Through like school.
Yes, yeah. Like personally, like friends? Yeah, mostly through work.
Personally, I don't think so.
Not really.
I think they're dealing with a lot with the government, especially in their schools and in their water, and their living conditions are very poor.
I think, yeah, it's difficult.
It's difficult.
Obviously. The difficulties come from some areas, such as language, culture, and the cost of living in the city.
I mean, obviously government attention. I think that with our new government, we've seen some movement on that file, but it's a complex issue. It combines infrastructure challenges that Canada has with social ones. So I think first and foremost, obviously attention and government will, but yeah, political will is a big problem, but we have a lot of competing priorities in Canada, so we'll see.
Ni